You can't argue with the laws of supply and demand, and horror audiences continue to demand. You're watching Beyond the Trailer's review of The Last Exorcism Part 2.
He's coming for you.
He loves you so much.
No one can have you but him.
Will set you free. Believe in him.
With so many contorted bodies pulling in big bucks at the box office, you'd think Cirque du Soleil would have capitalized off of this themselves already. And if you've seen Zarkana, you know they've already flirted with horror. See, while The Last Exorcism only brought in around $67 million worldwide, that's an impressive return for a film that cost under $2 million to make. Yes, horror audiences only demand scares from Hollywood, sparing the studios the cost of hiring name talent in front of or behind the camera, as well as having to strike a deal with a big special effects house. And with the growing popularity of the found footage genre, paying for that professional movie look would actually put these pictures at a disadvantage. So thus you have The Last Exorcism Part 2, where only Ashley Bell returns in front of the camera and Eli Roth behind it as producer. Taking over for German director Daniel Stamm is Canadian director Ed Donnelly, making his Hollywood debut. This is also the first big studio script for screenwriter Damien Chazelle, who previously wrote and directed the 2009 indie flick Guy and Madeline on a Park Bench. See, kids, it doesn't matter where you start, most likely the Hollywood machine will eventually assimilate you. And don't hold it against Chazelle, he hasn't been able to get a gig since that debut. And while so far none of the talent from behind or in front of the camera in this horror franchise has been able to build a career, Saw's James Wan and Paranormal Activity's Oren Peli have become major Hollywood players seemingly overnight. So just like the characters in a horror movie, most will die, but those that live could become legends. Now let's go find out if anyone associated with The Last Exorcism Part 2 is worth saving. How was the movie?
It wasn't nothing like Part 1.
Did you like Part 1?
It was it was decent.
Okay, and so what, is this worse than Part 1?
This was like 5 times worse than Part 1.
Oh no, okay. Yeah. Well, what made you go and see it today if you didn't like the first one so much?
Well, basically I got paid today, payday, and I relaxed, I'm off, so enjoying this New York living.
What was wrong with it? Where was it?
Every damn thing. Everything from the beginning to the end. They tried to have like a sequence from Part 1, but it had nothing to do with that.
Oh no, was it scary at all?
Not at all.
Okay, all right. But you didn't walk out. What kept you in the theater?
I wanted to see it from the beginning to the end. When you pay money that you spend, you want to get your money worth.
And my last question for you is, what would you give the film on a 1 to 10?
I wouldn't even honestly give it a 1.
Okay.
It's not even high enough. I mean, 1 is too damn nice.
So there you have it. Not even a 1. Did you see The Last Exorcism? What do you think? Be sure to write your thoughts down below. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from Regal Ewok, and I hope you'll go beyond the trailer for these other top movies.